well. So today I just wanted to bring you my current summer skincare favorite. For a quick rundown on my skin type, I'm generally combination oily. However, it really differs depending on where I am. So like right now, I'm back in the tropics in Asia, my skin is back to being very combination oily, especially for my T-zone. But my cheeks do get some dry patches, and when I am recovering from some current breakouts, like after that time of the month and whatnot, or just like general skin stress, I tend to get like a lot of rosacea. Is that how you say it? Yeah, rosacea around my cheeks, and it gets very like red and inflamed, and it doesn't look pretty. Anyway, so I just wanted to jump into some of my current skincare favorites. So starting off with the basics, I have the Shiseido Ibuki line. This is actually the travel set. So I did get this, I think, when I was coming back from the UK. I bought this in the Heathrow duty free. I think it retailed for around 20-ish pounds. I'm not really sure, but this is the travel set, and it's actually been really doing good for my skin. I've been using this for around a month or so now since I got back, and even though the bottles are tiny, they actually last really long. Like for example, this the cleanser, I use like a really tiny amount, like smaller than like half a pea size, and it really has like a really rich lather, and it really gets into your pores. And one thing about me, I'm really picky with cleansers because some cleansers irritate my face, others just I don't feel like it cleans everything out. But this one, it does a really good job. My face feels really clean. I feel like all the gunk and dirt and oil has been gone from the day, but at the same time it doesn't leave me with that really tight masky feeling that a lot of cleansers that do deep clean leave. Like that's just one thing I really don't like in cleansers, and I haven't really found my kind of holy grail cleanser. I've been jumping around. Maybe that's another reason why my skin breaks out a lot, but yeah, anyway, then the two follow-up. So this is actually step 1. This is step 2, which is the softening concentrate. So you kind of just put a bit on your hand and just dab it all over after cleansing, and it really it smells quite refreshing and everything. And also the refining moisturizer, which is step 3. So after the skin softener, then you apply this, and it's kind of your daily moisturizer. Then you're good to go for the night, or you're good to put on whatever makeup you have for the rest of the day. The only really downside that I can really see about this so far is it's highly fragrant. So anyone with really sensitive skin, or you're very sensitive to smell, this might not be the best for you, because they kind of smell, how do I say it, kind of like floral, like almost perfumey, but it's quite heavily scented compared to a lot of other skincare brands. So if you have sensitive skin, or you're very sensitive to smell, I don't recommend these for you. But another thing that's a pretty big con, and I know a lot of people know this about Shiseido, is the price tag is ridiculous. I mean, for these three, like 20 pounds, that's around like times 70, so that's around like 1,400 pesos. It's quite painful on the wallet, if I do say so myself. But these, besides the price and smell, it's been doing really well for my skin. My skin's been very calm. I've seen a significant reduction in my breakouts, and yeah, I pretty much love these. The next product I have is actually another cult favorite of YouTube beauty gurus, which is the Lush mask of Magnaminty. So basically this mask is, it's a peppermint mask. It says it's basically meant for your face and body, and it helps fight breakouts and helps calm them. And what I really notice is that it's really refreshing for the summertime because of that peppermint, and it kind of it really I feel that when I use it, it sucks everything out. And if I have kind of a raised pimple, or like a pimple with a head, I see that at the end when the mask is dry, it kind of, there's like this white ring around it, which I really like, because I feel like it's actually drying out whatever sebum or oil is stuck in there. And that's one thing I really love with this mask. Plus it's cruelty free, and it's made out of all natural ingredients. So Lush actually originates from the UK. And yes, there's so many Lush stores in walking around Oxford Street or whatever. So I actually first tried the mask of Magnaminty when I was still in the UK last year. I finished my mask right before coming back for summer. So I actually bought this in the Philippines, and this was around, yeah, the price tag's here, 425 pesos. But I'm pretty sure it's 5 pounds. £5 in the UK. So yeah, of course it's cheaper back in the UK, but I needed this mask because it's I think it's one of my holy grail masks, especially for acne prone skin. I think this is actually my biggest favorite out of all of the skincare products I'm showing today, but it's the COSRX One Step Pimple Clear Pad, and I know this has been raved about by all of the Korean YouTuber beauty gurus. It's been reviewed by so many people, everyone loves it, and I can really see why. This is actually was kindly given to me by well-known Korean YouTuber Yadah when she came to Manila for her meet and greet like a week and a half ago, I think. I think she heard me talking about how I wanted to try this. But yeah, I am so glad I got my hands on this because it's not really, COSRX isn't available in the Philippines and you have to buy it online, but it's kind of hassle waiting for shipment, and I was going to ask like a friend to pick it up for me, but I'm so glad that Leah was kind enough to give me this. But oh my god, I don't think I can live with any other skincare product but this now. Like, I've tried so many cleansing pads like the Nip and Fab Glycolic Fix pads and the Clearasil. Everything kind of like, my skin didn't really like the Clearasil because it was quite dry. I felt like it got red and inflamed. But this one, it's so moisturizing, and I don't know, I love it. I'm using this like religiously every single day. For like, since I got it, so like a week and a half, and seriously my breakouts have like shrunk. My skin is kind of like shedding and like it's smoother now. Still a bit of redness, but besides that, like this literally has been a lifesaver for my skin. Like, I haven't seen a product work this effectively and this fast in like out of all the products I've ever tried. Since my skin has been actually more tame than it normally is, the next product I have is actually the VMV Hypoallergenics Red Better Spot Corrector. And for all of you Filipinos out there, did you know, actually I just learned about this, but VMV is actually a Filipino brand, but the formulation and everything was made like in the US. So yeah, but actually it's Filipino created. Yay! This has been like a complete lifesaver for me, especially with my rosacea and then the red areas of my cheeks, because I feel like it soothes it. It doesn't really irritate. It's quite soothing, and it's a very balmy texture. And it's just been really helping with calming down the redness and inflammation around my cheeks, especially now that my skin's getting a bit better and there's no raised pimples. My next favorite is the sunblock by Yadah called Oh My Sunblock, and this, I have never loved a sunscreen as much as I love this. Like, it's actually the best sunscreen I've ever tried. It's described as being a highly moisturizing UVA, UVB sun protector that helps to smooth and soften with a lightweight matte finish. It has a very nice herbal, like refreshing smell. There's like some extracts like chamomile and some like rosemary, and it helps calm down, like also if your skin's a bit irritated and sensitive. So it's very good for people with sensitive skin, and it's so lightweight. Like, I don't even feel like I have anything on. Like, it's like a moisturizer and it just absorbs into your skin really well. It doesn't feel sticky, doesn't leave a white film, and I feel like those are the most important things. Plus, the smell is a very big upside of this, because I really can't stand that kind of artificial sunscreen smell. But this has literally been like a life changer, and I don't think I'll ever go back to using another sunscreen like after this. Only downside though is that it's only SPF 35 PA++. So in terms of like, it's a good everyday sunblock, especially if you're not like me, like you stay like stuck indoors all the time. If you're going out to the sun, I recommend you use like a higher SPF, or like just put something like makeup with SPF on. But besides that, every day, this is my go-to sunscreen. Another moisturizer that I've been loving, both in the UK summer and here, is the L'Occitane and Provenance Light Comforting Cream. It's the shea butter. They actually have two. This is the newest one. They have the Ultra Rich, which is a very high concentration of shea butter, but this is only 5%, so it's quite light. And oh my days, the smell, it's so refreshing. It kind of smells like fresh laundry. That's not really a nice kind of explanation, but besides that, I really love the formulation of this. It's quite creamy and quite whipped, and it has like this very like light texture. It doesn't feel heavy, it absorbs very well, and it doesn't leave like an oily feeling, but at the same time it really feels like my skin is really like drinking it in, and it absorbs like wonders. It's amazing. Next up, I have the Roche-Posay Effaclar Duo, and this is actually like, it's supposed to help like with a lot of like acne prone skin, people who have like a lot of like clogged pores and everything, especially like marks. I personally mark very like easily, and I really don't like that about my skin. It's kind of one of those products that it makes your skin a bit worse before it makes it better. So especially when I first tried this, I first bought this in the UK. I don't think this is available in the Philippines, so I brought like, this is my second tube and I was using this in the UK. Basically, it really like feels like it does kind of retexturize my skin. It really makes my skin shed its upper epidermal layer. So like I get like, it gets really flaky, especially in the areas where I do have like current breakouts. But then after like a few days, or once the redness and irritation kind of calms down, my skin is like so much nicer. Like it's smoother, the breakouts have been significantly reduced, and like I feel like it does lighten some of my dark spots. So this is really good. It's also quite a matte finish, so it's great for like before applying makeup, so you can use it as like a primer before your sunscreen. And yeah, this is what I've been using like every day, and it's been really doing well. That's all I have for my summer skincare saviors. So these are just a few products that I've been really loving for the summertime, and depending on your skin type, I think you can switch it up or just give like some of these a shot. But they've been personally my favorite for this past like month, and probably going to be sticking to this regime for the next remainder of the summer before I go back to the UK. So yeah guys, thank you for watching, and please subscribe, like this video, and comment any of your opinions, any other skincare recommendations, or anything you want further reviews on. Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys, see you! Hi guys, I'm Isabel Kwa, and welcome to my channel.